All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what today is. Today's box day, baby. Yeah, boy. Let's get it. Good evening, fellow Express collectors. On behalf of the Kaiju Tastic Media Group, this is Godzilla Train 1990, or by my legal name Adrian. Today I will be doing a review of the Yuji Sakai modeling kit, 30 centimeter 1984 Godzilla, the Rick exclusive. Now, today I bring you this review the same day I get it, because you do not understand how long I've been waiting to get my hands on this figure. For so long I've been waiting to get my hands on this figure. So, to give you a little backstory, I saw Express collecting about 2 years ago, almost 3 now, and I've seen all the other 84s that came before this one. The original 30, the 25, and the duffel roll. I don't know why. Just something about those figures did not appeal to me. I don't know what it was. They were all nice looking figures. But something in my heart just told me. Because I know all the time people in the Express group was always, Express Collectors Club, everyone was always saying, we need Yuji Sakai 84, Yuji Sakai 84, Yuji Sakai 84. So I told myself, you know what? I'm just gonna be patient and wait for Yuji Sakai to come out. Sorry, I tongue twisted that one a little bit. And yeah, buddy, he's finally here. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I did get the Rick. That should be enough evidence I got the Rick, by the way. But I didn't get the Rick at first. And I'll tell you why as I'm showing a little bit better shots of the 84, or a little closer look at them. So, at first I wasn't gonna get the Rick because I don't have any Ricks in my collection. Nothing in my collection is a Rick boy, and that included this at first. At first I wasn't gonna go Rick on this at first. Because I couldn't see myself spending extra $100 on a light up figure. I just couldn't see it. I couldn't bring myself to do it. It's something about light ups that I just never found the appeal of. And that's since I've been collecting since the beginning. That's just always how I felt. So instead I went standard like I usually do. And I was gonna wait for the standard to come out. So, of course, everything's going on with coronavirus and everything. And last month, the standards got pushed back, and everybody got the standard, including myself. We was all pretty upset about that. And then the Rick started coming out. I started seeing pictures of the Ricks. And I was like, oh my god, it looks beautiful. Oh my god, it's amazing. Oh my goodness. Like one of the features that the Rick has, I'm not sure if the standard does or not, is they lightly tinted the dorsal plates to be blue. It's still translucent, so the light up will go through, but they did all the fins blue. And yeah, Northern Pattern isn't necessarily film accurate, but I loved the way it looked in pictures and people's videos. As Leslie Chambers and Mac Jacobson, Richard Iso, I love the way it looked. So of course now I'm kicking myself for not getting the damn Rick. Oh my god, the Rick is out. So now I'm kicking myself because I didn't get the Rick, and the standard was delayed. So of course I'm just boohooing all over the place. Now, thankfully, a good friend of mine, Jason Velli, the owner of AwesomeCollectors.com, he actually, I think a week or two ago, he posted that he had more Ricks and he had more Ricks available to buy. And when I saw that, I was like, you know what? Let me stop being stubborn. Let me just spend a little extra money and let me hop on the Rick. And boy, was I not wrong for doing that. This figure looks amazing. This figure looks absolutely fantastic and frightening and menacing. Just like I've always wanted the 84 to look. Now, I do love all Godzilla, as in superhero, anti-hero, villain Godzilla. I don't have a well, I do have preferences for my Godzilla. And it's probably when Godzilla is evil, or just an unstoppable force in nature, as in like a hurricane, or a typhoon, or earthquake, or volcanic eruption. When Godzilla is depicted as that, that's how I love him the most. I'm sure just like a lot of us did, I grew up with superhero Godzilla. Godzilla vs. Megalon, Godzilla vs. Gigan, Godzilla vs. Mega Godzilla, Godzilla vs. Hedra. That's what I grew up with that Godzilla. And around 10, 11 years old, I think I finally saw the original Godzilla. And once I saw that, I was absolutely hooked on Godzilla being evil, or Godzilla being the antagonist of the story. So from there, I think a month later, I was at the library and I saw, hey, Godzilla 1985 available. I was like, what? I've never seen this before. Let me go and put this on. Let me go ahead and order this and see if I can get it loaned out from the library. And once I saw that, and at that moment, that was my favorite Godzilla movie of all time. And still to this day, this movie is definitely my favorite Godzilla movie of all time. I absolutely love this movie. If you haven't seen this movie, make sure you go check it out. But just know it's a fantastic movie. I prefer the Japanese dub. Cause I know in 1985 there's a lot of Coca-Cola product placement. The dubbing is kind of in a lot of parts, but and they switched some of the scenes in the movie as well, which that really annoyed me. But back then it didn't. I didn't know any better. But I want to say when I was 18, 19. I finally got my hands on the Japanese version of Return of Godzilla. And I watched in Japanese, of course on a bootleg disc, because it wasn't out on DVD yet. But I saw it on the bootleg, and I was like, alright, good. Alright, cool. Let me check this out in Japanese then. Watched on, of all things, probably, I think I watched on my laptop first. Either the laptop or my home computer. I don't remember. But then when I saw the Japanese version, I was hooked on the Japanese version. I was like, oh my god, why is this so much better? Like, this is the Japanese version of the film is way better put together than the actual American version is, to me, in my opinion. But you have to see both versions. You let me know which one you like the best. But there is a certain appeal to the 85 film, because Raymond Burr, the newspaper journalist in the first Godzilla, returned for 85, and and every time he's on screen, he of course does Raymond Burr. He does what he needs to do, takes over the show. So that is one thing I do miss about having an English version of the 85 of just having 1985. But I do have the Return of Godzilla in Japanese with English dubbing, but it's just not the same. I mean, yeah, I still watch it, still enjoy it. I still enjoy the Japanese cut of the movie better, but I do miss the parts with Raymond Burr and everything. But okay, I'm getting off track. I'm sorry. So now you know that we drawn you on size comparisons and things like that. But of course, there has been the age-old question. Every time a new Yuji Sakai comes out, the question always is it better than the champ? Than the heavyweight champion of the world, the 1991 Yuji Sakai, 30 centimeter Godzilla. Now, all know, we all know this figure has reigned supreme for the longest time. But when I tell you that I'm in love with the 84 just a little bit more, I can honestly say that. The 1984 figure is, to me, flawless. I think one of my eyes may be a little wonky on him, but besides that, this figure is flawless to me. It absolutely shows how evil and menacing. It represents how evil and menacing that this Godzilla is. Don't get me wrong, 1991 figure is still one of the best X-Force figures of all time. But the 1984 has finally become the heavyweight champion of the world when it comes to this figure. Now, as you see, they still been working on trying to fix the shrinkage between resin and vinyl, because as y'all know, all the Yuji Sakai's are from model kits, and with model kits, the shrinkage evolved when you translate it from resin to vinyl. As you see, this guy has a couple inches of this guy. But still, looking at them together is still awesome. These are still two of the best X-Plus figures out there. And to start the year off with such an awesome release is even more amazing. And I am very, very happy that I got this figure when I did. Okay? Before I get ready to try and wrap things up, I'll go and show off the light feature right now. Okay, as far as the light feature, all you gotta do is peel the skin back right there on the back of his leg. Right there on the back of his leg. And then you just gotta stick it in there. Alright. Now I've already played with the light feature a little bit. But let's see what y'all think of it. Uh-oh. Let me put it another way. There it goes. Doesn't this look awesome? Doesn't that just look awesome? My girlfriend was a little disappointed. She thought it was gonna go all the way up his tail, but or at least a little bit further down his back. But as I see it, the light feature actually does it pretty good. Glows off my hand pretty well. Probably pretty good night light. My son would probably like this if he has this in his room sometime. But that doesn't mean I'm start buying light ups. That's not what's gonna happen here. If I'm gonna keep getting Ricks, I'm going to need a little bit more incentive to get the Rick instead of the standard, because I still can't see myself spending a whole lot more money just on the light up feature. But alright guys, that pretty much concludes my review. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to DM me or message me at any point. I'm always happy to talk to fellow collectors, and especially brand new collectors. I like trying to be able to weave them through the madness of eBay prices and Amazon prices, and make sure that everyone's taken care of in the group. No matter what group it is, whether it's my group, with Kaiju-tastic Media, or in the Exports group or the Kaiju groupie, wherever I can help, I'm happy to do it. I'm always open to talking to new people as well in the group. And As far as my next review, it's gonna be one of two things, and it's really gonna depend how much money I feel like spending. So of course, I'm sure y'all know, Kong got released this earlier, and with Kong, that was actually gonna be my first, I guess, exclusive figure because I got the deluxe of Kong 2.0, version 2.0. But yesterday on Amazon, they have Biollante back on sale, and they only have so many Biolantes left. So now the question is, am I getting Biollante or am I getting King Kong first? And since y'all know, Godzilla vs. Biollante is my second favorite film, as y'all heard in my last review, as well as Biollante being one of my favorite kaiju, but so is King Kong. It's gonna make it a really rough decision on which one I'm trying to get first. But I guess you'll find out when I will. But all right, guys, that wraps this up. Thank you for staying tuned in with me, and I hope you have a kaiju-tastic day. Bye now.